Welcome to my latest episode of Weekly Insights with Joanie, and the material for this series are edited excerpts from two of my acclaimed online courses for Udemy.com, Finding True Love, and Drive Through Make It Your Own. And this is the final episode of our 8-part series on how to have more fun in your life. So what we're going to wind up with talking about today is how to enjoy and play with your desires. When you were a child, imagining new and creative ways to play with your desires was not about how hard you worked or what you sacrificed. It was about having fun. As a child, playing with your desires was about daydreaming. It was using your imagination to bring your desires to life. Now, let's look at life as an adult. As an adult, the idea of playing with your desires takes a back seat to working hard while not having little to no fun until your desires are fulfilled. Most adults do not use their childhood imagination, which means there's no playfulness. This creates tension, stress, and frustration, all of which extends your suffering because you are adding more obstacles on the path to your dreams. Let's think about how your childhood imagination helps bring your dreams into reality. Let's go back to when we played as kids. My favorite was Let's Pretend. So when I was playing with girls, we'd go in the garage and there'd be boxes of clothes and high-heel shoes and purses and hats, and we'd be off to creating that world. And then I had a lot of boys in the neighborhood. So I had my snap gun and my holster and my cowboy hat, and I would get my broom and off we would ride into our Western adventure with the boys. So let's look at how we can remember that whole joy of pretend, that whole joy of being involved with our fantasies, and yet they seem so real to us. Let's look at how we can handle that now as adults. To play with your desires is to take time to imagine your dreams are fulfilled before you see any tangible evidence of them in your outer world. To do this requires getting away from limiting beliefs and other distractions that most adults accept as a way of life. Limiting belief and distractions will keep you from ever experiencing the fun that comes with playing with your desires. Therefore, one of the biggest benefits of your childhood imagination is that it brings your desires into reality faster and with more ease. To play with your desires through your childhood imagination is about self-love. It requires 3 things that may not be comfortable for you. So 1, slowing down racing thoughts. 2, detaching yourself from a busy and hectic lifestyle. And 3, loving what you do by doing what you love. Now that we're all excited about playing with our desires, let's look at 5 steps that we can use to actually accomplish that. So here are our 5 steps, starting with step 1. Get in flow with your childhood imagination. Sit down in a quiet space and begin consciously breathing to slow down racing thoughts. If you need to, try closing your eyes and count backwards from 50 to 0 at a steady pace. And 2, choose one desire that lights you up. Once your mind is quiet, choose one desire you want to manifest that easily puts a big smile on your face. Allow yourself to sit with this feeling for at least a minute or as long as you wish. Step 3, take a journey with your desire. Get Get playful with your desires by unleashing your childhood imagination with zero limits. And 4, document the experience. This is about anchoring your experience by making it more tangible. Talk it out into your phone's recorder, journal it, or both. And 5, live your desires. Some desires do not manifest quickly. That should not stop you from living your desires in your daily reality as if they are already here. To help you integrate and complete this learning, I want to guide you through 4 wonderful action items that are going to solidify all that we've talked about today. The euphoric feeling of playing with your desires can be carried over to anything you do. Here are 4 examples that can serve as your action items. So 1, when you feel good about your desires, apply that same joy to a mundane activity. And 2, if you desire to be healthier, make a list of what you can do right now to engage in self-care routine. And before you even physically engage in them, imagine yourself doing these activities. 3, if you want a loving romantic partner, start loving yourself the way you desire someone to love you. And 4, if you desire a tropical vacation but cannot afford to go there right now, treat yourself to buying 1 or 2 outfits you would wear on the vacation. Start wearing them when you go outside and watch how much better you feel. The point in all of this is to use your childhood imagination to create new and fun-filled ways to live through your desires in your everyday life. Thank you for joining me for this episode. And to sign up for my 2 acclaimed online courses, Finding True Love and Drive Through, Make It Your Own, visit udemy.com and type my name, Joanie Marks, in the search box. And until we meet again for another episode, remember every morning, look into your mirror and smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. Thank you, and all my best.